Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we have our Atlas passive tree planning out. League start is just around the corner. We had a massive overhaul to the Atlas tree, and we got the full thing early enough that we can really dig into this and see what's different, what's shaken up. We have the loss of Wandering Path, which is huge for starting Atlas progression, and we also have the dupe map nodes that used to run through the middle section of the tree here. Really going to lower the amount of maps we're getting dropped, as well as really just change up the basic beginner Atlas strategy. So what I'm looking to do with my strategy is ease the pain of that, help us with early map progression, and then also I want to get into some early content that I enjoy doing for currency farming. I play softcore trade leagues, so it's super important to me, and then just content I really like to do. So I'm going over into all of that in this video. Hopefully this is a quick one, as we have a ton of content coming up as we get ready to league start. Make sure to click the like, subscribe button down below. We're doing league starter build guide that I'm going to be playing. I always do the one that I'm playing, not just a bunch of random ones. So that's going to be coming out very soon here. And then check out Twitch link down below for daily streams. And lastly, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of for the new Atlas tree, what you want to do on League Start, and using all the new master missions and stuff that are super available on this. It's going to create some interesting dynamics, especially with the new Scarab changes. Anyways, that being said, let's get into the video and just talk about this. I'm going to walk through this basically step by step, point by point, where I want to go with my tree and why. So first thing for me, although I play Trade League, I'm a huge fan of crafting my own gear, especially early, so I'm going to take the Essence node right away. When I pick a League starter, one of the things I like to do is make sure I can do Essences. So basically the reason I'm doing Atlas tree right now is because I want to pick my League starter. Atlas trees first, because I got to figure out what I want to do in the league. But anyways, Essence first, just 4 clicks in the game for me. After that, we're going to take our chance to drop additional connected maps. We're basically end up taking all of these. This is still one of the best ways to sustain map drops, is these small little passive nodes. Loss of Wandering Path, we can't get them to 4% anymore, so you can't get 100%, but still good to have. My big plan for making up that loss of map progression and early map sustain is to go for full Kirak. So we're going to grab all these nodes here for scouting reports, scouting report, Scarab, and then Kirak, 3% chance to create a Kirak mission on completion. Also consider taking these small nodes over here. They'll add 1% chance to grant Kirak. Atlas scouting reports are super important. You can just take this whole circle. This is fine too. But that'll be a good strategy to get me going. So after I'm done with that, we're already 19 points in, so this is pretty good. We're going to jump over here to our Shaping the Skies. So this gives us maps become 15% chance to be a tier higher. These are 5, so total of 25%. 3% for special map calculation. That's not super important here. What we're looking for is that map chance to be 1 tier higher. After that, I'm coming all the way down to the corner, and I'm taking all the Kirak mods here. So more Kirak chance, more Kirak chance, more Kirak chance. We're going full Kirak, just trying. He's super powerful early. I like running it. Feels good. After this, we're fully into map spec and Kirak basically at this point. So what I want to do is try to get into some of the stuff I want to be doing. That being said, one thing I'm very interested in doing this league is starting off with June. I want to get all my crafts from June, and then as well as he gives a ton of experience early, so I'm taking June. And luckily this puts me right next to the second league mechanic I want to do, which is Expedition. Expedition's incredibly strong early. See here, these nodes got buffed for chance to have Expedition. We get 8, 6, 8, 20, 32, 52% chance just from these 4 points to have an Expedition up here on our map. This is incredibly strong. I use rod crafting for most of my gear, so I have a mixture of essence crafting and rod crafting for all my early gear. And I want to make sure to get going on this as soon as possible. Also running logbooks, Intuition, just get some good currency going early. After that, I'm working up here. This is going to be more map sustain. Going to grab Shaping the Mountains. Again, this is our chance to have maps drop 1 tier higher. Over here, and then I'm going to make sure to grab our Expedition nodes. At this point, we're 53 points in. I expect to have a pretty decent build by now. I'm going to be playing a strong league starter this league. I think the league's going to be incredibly difficult early on. We're not able to skip the league mechanics, it sounds like. We have to interact with it from the beginning. So make sure to pick a strong league starter, and that's one of my strategies. So should be able to deal with these Expeditions. After that, we're going to be going to the top half of the tree. So these new middle nodes are replaced with chance to find Scarabs in your maps. Sounds like there should be a lot of Scarabs dropping just based on how many of these are going to be naturally in most builds, but of the Atlas tree, we'll see. I want to get to the expedition. The only two I care about really are Rog and Danig. A little bit about Tujen, but he's on the other side. I want to save the points, so we're going to go Rog and Danig over here. They're much more valuable to me. I want them to appear more often. Alright, after that, I'm coming back to the middle of the tree, and we're going to finish out our expedition from here. Up to the middle, here, and we're going to get 8% chance to get expedition, 4% artifacts, and this is the big one where you have more chance to get logbooks, so that is big for me. Now here, this is where I would consider we're 73 points into the Atlas tree. We've made pretty pressure, probably getting close to red maps at this point, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm getting expeditions, like 75% of my maps, and then we have our full Path of tree, full increased tiers, and it's going to be feeling pretty good. That being said, there are going to be some points in the middle here to get more tiers. So right here, should get this early as well. And all these little ones give us more chance to find a higher tier. So this is our basically setup here. Basically our full like mapping progression. Didn't mean to take that earlier. Shaping the mountains, so we get our chance to be 1 tier higher. And then I'm looking just to finish this out with things I like to doing. So we're gonna go full. I'm gonna go full essence here. Essence did get a slight nerf, a little bit change to the way the nodes work, but I'm gonna go essence anyways. It's just a mechanic I really enjoy. Then we're gonna work up from here. Grab this essence node. I'm gonna go remnants early. And lastly, for essences, we are looking at this node over here. So this node I'm actually gonna go through the middle here to get here. I'm at 99 points. Finish this out for me is going to be Blight. I really enjoy the Blight mechanic. Yeah, Blight's super fun to me. So, getting this up a little bit. Blight. 114 points. If I really want to finish this out, we're going to go for the oil extractors. And Blight node up here, 131. Obviously, we're not going to have 131 points right away, but this is kind of my general idea of what I want to do. We'll start, once we get to this many points, we'll probably won't be doing our map progression anymore because we're at 131, so we can drop a bunch of our map sustain. But that's my early plan for making currency. Blight and Expedition have been super solid currency gainers for me, basically since they've been at the Atlas tree. In-map Blight, I think, is super underrated. It's one of the strongest nodes for me. Every single league, just tons of silver, gold, oil. A lot of people don't do Blight, and they end up, you hold them for like the first week, and they like double, triple in price. It's very incredible. Or Slothcore, Expedition, craft my own gear, sell or run logbooks if I want to do them, rod crafting for profit, so much good things to do. And then the bottom half of the tree is really just set up for map sustain, and that's what we're looking to do. Anyways, I'm not going to take up much more of your time, so I'm going to wrap it up there. Again, let me know down below what you think of the Atlas tree, the new changes, what you think of them. I'll be putting this link to this tree in the description down below, so check that out if you want to. And you're ready for 3.24. It's less than a week away, and it's time to get rolling on that. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.